Avon Cohen.
What do I usually do that?
Because,
Really?
yeah,
Oh. I don't usually see.
oh, it's on the bottom, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know, it's weird. We good?
I think we are.
Right. Call the order. Oh.
Okay.
All right, call the order. This regular meeting of the Vernon Township Municipal Utilities Authority, January 25th, 2024 will now convene. Statement of compliance. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this regular meeting was provided to the public and the press on December 31st, 2023 by delivering to the press such notice and posting same at the municipal building and filed with the office of the MUA as well as posted on the website. All rise for the salute to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag
Of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a roll call of members and professionals please.
Paul Carney,
Present.
Kristen Wheaton, absent. Dave McDermott,
Here.
Ed Snook,
Here.
Ed DeYoung,
Well, that's some kind of
Bauer,
Present.
and Pat Rizzuto.
Here.
For professionals, we have Don Albright, Administrator CFO, Howie Leisure, the licensed operator, Steve Benoski, the engineer, Rob McNinch, auditor, and myself, Jacqueline McCabe, the recording secretary.
Someone like to make a motion to open the meeting to the public for agenda items only.
I'll make the motion open to the public.
Can we get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Right now, I do not have anybody wishing to speak.
Not seeing anybody from the public stepping forward. Someone like to make a motion to close the meeting.
I'll make the motion.
For agenda items only.
Make a motion to close.
Can we get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes. Someone like to make a motion. Did everybody read them? Everybody get a chance to look at them? Okay.
Yep.
Make a motion to approve those minutes 12/19/23.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of our meeting of December 19th, 2023.
Get a second, please.
I will second that.
Okay, I have to roll call. Paul Carney,
Yes.
Dave McDermott,
Yes.
Ed Snook,
Yes.
Ed DeYoung.
Yes,
Rate hearing.
We need a motion to open to the public for the rate hearing and then close it because they're allowed to comment on that.
We'll make a motion to open the meeting. The public for resolution 2401, adopting sewer rates for 2024.
I'll make that motion.
Second, please. Second.
All in favor?
aye.
I do not have anybody wishing to speak.
No one stepping forward to speak. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make the motion to close. I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we need a motion to adopt the resolution.
Is that,
We need a motion to adopt the resolution.
someone like to make a resolution to
Make a motion.
a motion to adopt resolution 2401.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2401.
We get a second, please.
Yes. I'll second that motion.
And I am going to do a roll call. Paul Carney,
Yes.
Dave McDermott,
Yes.
Ed Snook,
Yes.
Ed DeYoung.
Yes,
Mark Bauer,
No.
and Pat Rizzuto.
Yes.
So for the budget, needs to be a budget hearing. So you want to open the meeting to the public for the budget hearing.
I'd like to make a motion. Open the public. Resolution 2402.
I'll make that motion. Sorry.
Give a second.
I'll second that.
I do not have anyone wishing to speak.
No one stepping forward to speak. I would like to close resolution 2402 to the public.
I'll make a motion to close to the public this resolution.
You get a second?
I'll second.
Who seconded? Ed?
Oh, thank you.
Just need a motion to adopt the 2024 budget.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution 2402, adopting the 2024 budget.
I will make the motion to adopt the budget resolution 2402.
Give a second.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, roll call. Paul Carney,
Yes.
Dave McDermott,
Yes.
Ed Snook,
Yes.
Ed DeYoung,
Yes.
Mark Bauer,
No.
Pat Rizzuto.
Yes.
Yes. Hmm.
Resolution 2403. Amending resolution 2319, authorizing employment contract with tribal Reyes. Repairer. We doing both at the same time or no?
Say it again? It's
A
just,
and B is the same, under the same.
it's just. I just have A.
This is the motion. It
Oh,
just-
okay,
it
sorry.
Clicked a thing.
It's just A, but just to give a little bit of background on this, so this is just making sure that Kazel is paid the same as the DPW employees under the ASME contract for call outs on Sundays and holidays.
Right.
So when we have storms, it's not any different.
Someone like to make the motion.
I'll make the motion.
You get a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, roll call. Paul Carney,
Yes.
McDermott,
Yes.
Ed Snook,
Yes.
Ed DeYoung.
Yes.
Administrator update.
Sure. So the last time I did say about pump station 2 that we should be up and running in January, but Steve let us know that they're just running behind. We were waiting for an electrical panel and that's been delayed. So hopefully that'll be here in the next week or so. So we can get up and running there. Sewer service area mapping.
Hey,
So,
up to second. Is that all we're waiting on now? Is just an electrical panel?
and then they'll be able to set up the old generator so they can be functioning until we get the new generator, which is, we're still waiting on. Which is awesome. Sewer service area mapping. We have been, well, we met with the DP. They got me a little bit nervous because it seemed like they wanted to go back to square one. But there is just a misunderstanding on their part. So they're still reviewing one area of the map with their environmentally sensitive areas specialist, Larry. So we're waiting to hear back. But we've had meetings with them weekly now about that. So there's just one area of the map that he is supposed to review again. For the record, Larry has reviewed the whole town center. He is actually the one that worked with Jessica Caldwell and the planning commission to be able to get us to the point where we have an authorized town center through the state. So I'm not understanding what's taking so long, but
You find that the weekly meetings are helping push it along a little better though? Or is it?
yeah, I'm sure it's annoying to them, but yeah.
Okay.
That's what we want to do.
That's right. Yep. And great news is I've been working with Dewberry on the expansion. I've met with Steve and James about getting some rough estimates on the different locations. So that is with the community funding project funds that we were awarded in 2023. The 3.5 million or so. It's just over a $4 million budget for that project. And that is to expand the sewers into the existing sewer service area that doesn't have any access to sewers, obviously. So we're just reviewing that a little bit more in detail. There's a couple of tweaks that we're making to it before we can kind of give that to you guys and to the town to make a decision on what we really want to do there. The transfer station, we are still waiting to hear back from them, from SCUMA on the document, well, the information that was sent over to them from Wind River. Howie actually, and he can probably speak to this in his, when he speaks, but Howie actually has found, or I guess was informed, I should say, that there are pumps that are not submersibles, which might be able to decrease the amount of times that we have to replace pumps. So that looks, yeah, there was, I guess, a study done was done over a number of years, and they found that there was like no even reason to replace these types of pumps. So we're thinking of, obviously, we're gonna look more into it, talk with Steve about it. But if it's something that's possible, maybe we try it on one of the lift stations and see how it goes. You know, the pumps do get costly, and it's not that we replace them every single year, but if we could go 10 years without replacing them, that would be amazing. So
What is the comparative cost of these above ground pumps to submersible?
we need to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I mean, it's, even if it's double the price, it save money over a course of 10 years. It's a
Right.
brainer, but
Right,
I'm
right.
just curious.
How often do those submersible pumps need to be replaced?
Just honestly, just when they go bad. I mean, our experience is just when they go bad, and we've had to replace a few of them since I've been on.
It's not every year.
It's not every year, but we have 5 different lift stations,
Okay,
so.
Could be every year.
I switched over in my basement because I have a wet basement. And I switched over from the submersibles to the raised up pump.
Yeah.
And the ones with the motor out of the water,
Yep.
they last a lot longer.
yeah, I would imagine they would, yeah.
No problem with them binding up or anything like that. They work real well.
New developments, nothing's really moved forward with that. We are finalizing the exhibits for Veolia. That's with water with the township, obviously, which leads into the Ryan Homes project. That is still being moved forward. Theta Drive should begin in the spring. The township's working with them on some financial agreements for pilot requests. And the town, I believe, will be scheduling a meeting with Vanta developers at some point. That's for the property that is behind the gas station at the intersection of Root Town Road and 94. So they have a proposed development there that Jessica Caldwell's been working with them. But they're gonna have to do some stuff with the township and the council.
Where's that property?
You know where Root Town Road meets 94, like that right by Atlantic Health Systems? So behind that gas station is like a massive piece of property, and they bought that at auction, the last auction we had. So they're looking to develop that. And that would obviously be connected to the sewers. It's in sewer service.
94/517. Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, we adopted the budget tonight, so that's fantastic. I'll get everything over to the DCA in the next few days, as well as send Mountain Creek their bill. And that's it for me.
Licensed operator report.
Let the record reflect that Chris Wheaton showed up
Yes.
at 11:12.
Yeah, I don't have much to report. Like Danelle said, that above ground pumps are new. We did reach out to the company, and I think we have a meeting with them tomorrow, Jackie, right?
Yep.
To get more info.
We do.
Not only does it show that it's cost effective, but now it eliminates confined space going into these wet wells as well. And if we are planning on doing some upgrading like we are to the pump stations, I think this might be a good way to go to the lift stations. So with that being said, I think tomorrow we'll have more information on what they cost. And from what I read out of the book, they slap right over top of our existing wet well. But that takes a day, 8 to 10 hours to install. And then my question, they only had one question. It was for Steve, but Danelle answered it because I did not see any progress going on at Pump Station 2 in the last month and a half. But I guess it's because we're waiting on the panel. That's all I got.
Thanks, Howie.
Thanks, Howie. I'm for the engineer report. Steve?
Muted, Steve.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. So just to expand on what Donnell said previously and how we brought up. So it's really two pieces of equipment that's missing right now to make the pump station operational. The first is what is called the pump control panel, which is a panel that, contains electrical equipment and electronic equipment, which, turns on the various pumps, rotates the operation, receives signals from the level sensors in the wet well on when to turn the pumps on, off, how long to run them, things of that nature. So that was supposed to come in about a week ago. It got delayed by about 2 weeks. So that's supposed to come in another week or two. And so that would be able to, once they get that, they would be able to get the pump station. Once they get that installed, they'll be able to get the pump station running in a temporary manner until the generator comes in March. So that's it for pump station 2. I don't think I have anything more to add on the sewer service area discussions. Donnell kind of summarized that pretty accurately. There was one item about 2 weeks ago where, as Donnell said, they brought something to our attention, which made us think we were going back to stage 1 and removing all the progress we made in the last year. But they quickly retracted that as soon as we got on a meeting with them. So, we've been studying for a long time, but hopefully we're close. That's all I have.
Excuse me, can I have a comment? Can you tell me, has there been any response from SCUMA on the information sent to the director, Silo, regarding the handling of the effluent and looking in at the issue with the lift station and
Oh, transfer station.
transfer station? rather?
Yeah, Donnell's been handling that more closely than I have. So, Donnell, can you handle that?
No, they have not gotten back to us. We did reach out to them to make sure that they've received it. But we haven't heard anything back from them.
Do you have any ability to reach out to them, either of you, in terms of who you might be able
Yeah,
to
like, I mean, I can reach
confirm that?
out
information?
again to Joe Sesto, which is where Dave Bauer sent it to. I can do that.
Some point, we're gonna have to get a decision on that and figure out what we're gonna do, be it a yay or a nay.
Else done, anything for Steve? Okay, thanks, Steve. I'm gonna make a motion to open the meeting to the public for items not on the agenda. Someone like to make a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to open the meeting.
A second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
I do not have anyone wishing to speak.
Seeing no one step up to speak, someone like to make a motion to close the meeting to the public for items not on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to close it.
Get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Commissioners' comments. Start with Dave.
Nothing to add tonight. I think everything is going along pretty smooth for right now.
Very good. Mark?
Is he there?
Mark,
Maybe he didn't hear.
is there? Like once, twice, maybe we lost him.
Here he comes.
You had me muted. Am I unmuted now?
Yes.
Good. Other than to wish my fellow commissioners a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you in person at our meetings in the spring. I have nothing more to add. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Rizzuto.
No comments. I had my comment. Was answered.
All the way down to the end. Nothing. Nothing? Ed?
Just happy that we got the budget approved with minimal increase and probably an almost insignificant increase to the people who are on this system. So,
Kristen?
No comments, just my apologies for tardiness this evening.
Fine. And probably for the first time in a long time, I don't have anything to say. I think we covered a lot and, new year, let's get going. That's it for me. Anyone like a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Need a second.
I'll second that motion.
And all in favor?
aye.
Aye. You don't hear any nays, that's for sure.
No. No.